Okay everybody, the video of the week is going to be on vitamin C and zinc and why they're important for the immune system. The immune system is in two parts and it's complementary. There is the innate immune system, which is nonspecific immunity, and there is the adapted immune system, which is specific immunity. When you encounter a pathogen, an opportunistic pathogen such as the rhinovirus, which causes colds, the innate part of the immune system begins engulfing and surrounding the invading microorganism. As it's doing this, as it's trying to degrade this microorganism and stop its spread, it communicates specific information to the adapted immune system. The adapted immune system is specific immunity. It tells it exactly which specific T and B lymphocytes should come to the front in order to deal with the invading pathogen. Now, this is the textbook description of how the immune system functions. Unfortunately, it doesn't function this way in the real world if someone has nutrient deficiencies, especially if they're not getting enough vitamin C and zinc. Vitamin C is very important for the immune system. It helps nourish the immune system. It collects in T and B lymphocytes, plays a very important role in the immunological response. Anyone who has upper respiratory infection benefits from vitamin C because what it does is it prevents the inflammation from free radicals and reactive oxygen species. So vitamin C is able to turn off these free radicals, these reactive oxygen species that are causing inflammation in the bronchial tree and the lungs. And so this way it helps with the resolution of any kind of upper respiratory infection, any sinus infection, which is the inflammation of the nasal passages within the bones of the face. So this way it can just help with the resolution of sinusitis and a resolution of upper respiratory infections and help someone just overcome colds and flus and prevent colds and flus too. Linus Pauling, the two-time Nobel Peace Prize winner, always advocated the use of vitamin C, and he's now been vindicated because research is showing how important vitamin C is for the functioning of the immune system. Zinc is also essential. It's a trace element that is really important for activating the adapted immune system, which is the specific immunity. So it's very important for activating T and B lymphocytes, especially during times of infection. Garden of Life makes a really good 30 milligram zinc, the raw vitamin code zinc, so someone can take that at the onset of a cold or flu, and this can really help just nourish the immune system. And it's also an antioxidant activator. So both vitamin C and zinc are very important for activating the immune system, nourishing the immune system, and helping with a positive, balanced immune response to any invading pathogens, removal of toxins. And a couple of other immune supporters that I like a lot are Colloidal Silver, which we're out of now. You might have a couple bottles in your store. Colloidal Silver has been selling out because of the Ebola virus. Colloidal silver is basically positively charged silver ions, and what they can do is if someone starts taking them at the onset of a cold or flu, it can begin degrading the protein and the enzymes of the bacteria and the fungi and the virus. So it plays a very important role of just kind of breaking down the cell membranes of different pathogens, and this allows the immune system to come in and just finish the job of engulfing and eating it up and getting rid of it, stopping its spread, so it reduces infection. So it's really important if someone can take vitamin C, zinc, and colloidal silver at the beginning or the onset of a cold or flu. And in the wintertime, the cold weather doesn't cause colds, but it creates the conditions in which flu viruses and cold viruses can spread. The flu and cold particles can be suspended in the air and remain in the air longer than, say, in the summertime because the cold air has been evacuated of all humidity. So this is why people generally get sick in the wintertime, because they're indoors more and breathing in a lot of the same air. So many people who travel and are in planes usually experience more colds and flus and other infections. And this is why the whole product called Airborne is really popular. And it just ensures that they're getting vitamin C, zinc. But colloidal silver is something that can really help with overcoming any kind of infection, especially if somebody has just a stubborn upper respiratory infection or sinusitis, which is a sinus condition, the inflammation of the sinus nasal passages within the bones of the face. So their sinuses are having a hard time draining and there's just a lot of inflammation. Taking colloidal silver can help clear that up. And then one more immune booster, potent immune booster, is oregano. Oregano has carvacrol and thymol. These are the two secondary metabolites. They work very similar to the silver ions of colloidal silver. What they can do is they can break down the viruses and the bacteria, and this allows the immune system to go in and engulf the invading pathogen and break it down. So it makes it much easier for the immune system to do what it needs to do to break down the virus, the bacteria, and the fungi. People are breathing in molds, the aspergillus molds, every day, and so if somebody has an upper respiratory infection, they're going to be much more susceptible to these molds and the toxins that are coming in the body. So to support the immune system, oregano and colloidal silver can help by degrading the outside of bacteria and viruses so the immune system can sweep in and do what it needs.